gonna crash his phone by recording hour-long segments at a time.
Welcome to another episode of Motor Matt. I'm your narrator, Matt. This is gonna be the worst video that you've ever seen.
Don't say that.
It's in good condition.
I'll be coming in intermittently to explain things as they go, and I'm gonna be going out intermittently so that you can appreciate an ASMR moped experience.
Yeah.
Sit back and enjoy, and I hope you like this one, because there's more to come, guys. And I love you guys, and I'll see you later. I'll see you in a little bit.
Right now, leaking gas, and we do these videos. Connect the fuel line from the carburetor, and then nice. Oh yeah. But first step, we're gonna unhook this from the carb. This carb is on wrong too. Spike's a little rougher than I was thinking. Okay, stopcock. Working. Nice. It's really nice too.
Did you get that ratchet set up?
So we got this moped, and we're trying to get it running right now. And we tried to fire it up before we started filming this video, and we could not get it to fire up, and it's got some transmission issues, which I'll tell you about in the video here a little later. And so right now we brought it into my basement, and we're trying to get all the gas out of here, so because it's very stinky with the gas in, so that we're gonna get the gas tank off and take the carb off and get it all outside, and then we're gonna go through it. Thanks, guys.
All she wrote.
You guys rock.
That's all it took. One bolt. Gas tank's off. We're gonna take this to the backyard.
Kablam!
Alright. Yeah, give this a rinse. Well, get this floor once over. Alright. Pedal system isn't working. When you pedal forward, it's supposed to catch the chain just like a bicycle would and spin the back wheel, which it's not doing at all. And then it has a special gear in the transmission that catches when you pedal in reverse and spins the engine. And that catches very intermittently, like right there, it just caught. And then it feels like it has good compression when it does turn over. Yeah, I can hardly turn it over by hand. But there's something up with the transmission. So the plan is we'll, since we can turn it over, check for spark and see what the compression is, and then we'll have to drop the engine, open it up, and look in there. So fun.
Oh, yeah.
Pulling the boot cover here. About to pop the spark plug out.
Spark plug's tight on there. Which is a good sign. All right. Oh, you can see that.
Yep.
This is gonna be tricky with it not. Let's see if we can get you guys to see this gauge. This is gonna be hard to kick over. Yeah. We can Oof, this is rough. It's really bizarre. I have no idea what's going on in there. See if we can get a couple kicks in. Oh, nice. We're at 120 psi, which is really high for a Tomos. So there should be no problem with it firing up. We say this a lot. You need to check for compression. You need a compression gauge, or you can switches are off or whatever, and then you just turn the engine over. Oh yeah, I already saw it. And you can hold it, but you gotta be careful because it will shock you. Sometimes it's hard to get a good contact. And you can see there we got great spark. And so ring around the intake man.
I'm trying. I'm not the best cameraman, I'm not gonna lie.
You're doing great, dude. This is way better than me. We might have to replace this carb. There's no room for the fuel line. Yeah, we'll pop the throttle assembly out of here. Before they sell something.
We're taking the carburetor off right now. I'm gonna look through that. All part of dropping the engine, of course. Things are going well. Hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. I sure am enjoying you guys watching it. Thank you.
Alright.
Love you guys.
This bad boy unscrews. Should be able to pop the whole thing off. Nice. Now there's gonna be gas in the bottom of the bolt. That's very, very typical of these carburetors. Just kidding. They're meant to have gas in them. Nobody is gonna watch these.
I mean, you had like 100 people on your last one.
Yeah, that one was so bad too. I didn't even do anything. I get so nervous on the camera. Alright, there's the bowl. Looks fine, there's nothing in there. This is a newer carb. Seems to be working.
Right there, that was the float.
It's fine.
It's working, it's moving up and down like it should. This carb part's kind of boring. Everything in here looked pretty good except for the fuel screen, which was completely blown apart,
Make sure none of the jets are closed.
blown to smithereens. So I kind of blow through all the passageways, make sure they're all open, give it a good look, and then put it all back together and put it to the side. Put it on. Oh, there it is. There's that fuel screen I was talking about. Anyway, and keep on keeping on.
So there's no way that this was. Oh yeah, there you go. There's no way this was running before. Oh yeah. Just gonna mix all this gas with carb cleaning.
Does that do anything?
Probably not. Blew through. I've never seen that before.
So is it supposed to have like...
Right back in there though, because you take one out of another carb. I think. Oh, do it, dude. Let's start dropping. Let's start dropping this jazz. Some people have motorcycles. Try. Got the right size.
You could have one in that set.
I know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, should I
That's
look?
like a massive set, yeah.
One. Two. Metric.
So what we're doing here is dropping the tailpipe and silencer. And then we're gonna take all the bolts out and drop
Is it like a joke, or
the
is
engine.
that like
Are you
real?
serious? He's like really mad that the teleprompter is not working.
That would be a funny video.
So now the exhaust has been dropped.
Oh shit.
You're gonna wanna drop the exhaust. You've been messing with the this cat, dude, that scared me.
Oh whoa.
You've been messing with the idle screw a lot. It was like way out in the plane. man. All right. I'm just making this up as I go. How do you feel like this is going so far?
I think it's going well.
I'm
Depends on how long you want the video. I don't know how you're gonna want to edit it for as far as like, because you do a good job talking throughout it.
Imagine I'm just gonna like cut everything out of. Haha. Nice, dude. Look at that. Pedals off. Why not? Look. Tell Julian I said hi. Thank you. This cover should come off. Hey, it does. Like a fake gasket. Nice.
Too tall.
Heck yeah.
Too tall.
Nah, that's fine.
I gotta find another one.
That'll be good.
Might as well.
As well. Reaction, please. This is good for you guys too. Oh, that's still on there. Alright, this is gonna take a long time. My bad. Put that right back on. This thing's I'm having a tough time getting this bad boy. Alright.
So now that we have the pedals and the cover plates off, we can take out the 3 bolts that are going through the frame holding on the engine, and then the whole engine will drop.
It's so dumb. Okay, sure enough, there she is. It's that bad boy. So that turns that. Is that wild?
It's wild.
Nice. Really?
Yeah.
It's wild, but yeah. Got it. Oh yeah, boy. Alright. The engine's going down, baby. Little lawyers. Well, we're getting there. Gotta get this chain off next. Nice. Now it should come free. One black, which I'm gonna take out right there. So black and these black. And that's the engine.
I gotta get one with a motorcycle in it too.
So now we're gonna dig into the engine. Off camera, I took the bolts out holding the engine together, and now we're gonna take it apart.
Just gotta lightly tap this. Get this case off. Transmission case off. Put that right here. Prop this thing up. These two washers. Let's go right there. A little bit of elastic. I'm gonna put that right in spark plug hole. I'm spinning.
If you don't have a wrench like me, you can put some elastic into the spark plug hole to block the piston from moving in the cylinder, and then that'll hold everything in place so you can take the clutch basket off.
Locked up right there. Now we're gonna take this clutch basket off. Looks good to me. That's on there. There we go. Sometimes you gotta use a little bit of brute force. You guys see that okay? That's off of there now. Just be able to ratchet that the rest of the way. We got this right there. This thing should come off. Yep. Clutch. Looks okay. Looking for that pad. Good. Fine. I mean, it's chipped and but it's an old engine, you know, what can you do? This little washer, like so. There's two. And then you can kind of pull it apart, and usually you can sneak them off here. Scraping that up big time. That's fine. So there you can see I've got. Now that that's getting scraped up, we can get this whole mechanism out. Hey, we got that, and then there's this little guy right here. Let's show you this little bad boy. We got this little peanut boy right there. Looks good.
Oh boy, was I wrong.
So I'm not sure what's going
It
on.
did not look good.
Now we're gonna take this guy out. Take a look at this shaft. What's wrong with this shaft? So it all looks fine in there. Turn this bad boy. Alright guys, basically you have this peanut clip. And what it does is it has gears going both ways so that when you pedal one way, it pedals and it turns the actual wheel and chain just like a bicycle. And then when you pedal backwards, it turns this backwards and it catches this gear on this, which is connected to the big old gears over here, and it turns the whole engine over, and that's how you start it. Now, what this TOMOS was doing was that no matter how much I messed with this, it wouldn't work. When I pedaled it backwards to start it, it would just spin and spin and spin, and then every once in a while, if you really pedaled it, it would catch for a second, and then you could kind of kick the engine over, and then it would slip again.
And if you pedaled it forwards, nothing would happen. And so I was playing with it, took the whole thing apart, and if you can see in here, this peanut clip goes on this thing, which pushes it, you know, when you pedal it, when you put it in here, so that this clip is locked in, if you pedal it backwards, it pushes the clip out like that, so that it catches. And then when you pedal it on this gear in here, when you pedal it forwards, this little mechanism pushes it backwards towards there, so it catches on there and spins this whole thing, spins your bike just like you're pedaling. And the way that this mechanism works to move this so that it engages with the engine and with the bike, engine, bike, engine, bike, when you spin it, is that this little peanut clip right here is supposed to hold just enough pressure so that this, instead of spinning freely in the peanut clip, moves up and down on this shaft. And when you take this off, you can see that it's a little warped. So what I think was happening was that this wasn't pinching this enough to get it to move back and forth on the shaft and engage with the appropriate gears when you pedal the bike to start it or pedal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just try to bend this back into shape and see if that fixes our issue. I really hope it does. This took me a long time to figure out. Okay, I didn't show me bending it back into place on camera because you guys would not have liked how I did it. But I got it back, it looks beautiful. And so we're gonna pop this on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then this is much more difficult to spin on here. That, oh man, if this fixes it, this is gonna be wild, dude. Put that in there, get this in here. And then let's try. Oh yeah, that's it. That was it. Okay, let's get this gear assembly back together, put her together. That is wild. That's the crazy part. I mean, that is, you know, it never fails to amaze me. This is why I hate and love engine repair. Is that, I mean, it doesn't matter how many engines you go through. It doesn't matter what you see. There's always, yep, that's it. Put that in there. Let's see. Tell you what. Alright, so I'm going to case. Just going to filter outside again. Found this thing out the other. Okay, sorry, this is a big jump. So I guess I'm going to go to the sorry. It's running that big time. Oh. Beautiful. Bro,
Was it like one too big?
I think it's like one too big, but you know, I'll allow it. Oh, tighten it. Wow.
Is this slipping?
Yeah, I got it though. We're good. We're good, dude. We're good. Don't even worry about it. Pressure washer. Flip that around. Putting it back together. The not fun part was staring at this engine for like 2.5 hours trying to figure out what was going on.
You say that, but that's what you do every time with all of these.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't believe you. I believe you like that part
Yeah,
too.
I do.
That's the challenge.
That's the challenge.
That's the piece de resistance.
Can't wait to get this everywhere. Honestly, this is what they
Oh
recommend.
damn! Motorcycle transition fluid's red.
Yeah.
Isn't it usually
So is-
green in cars?
Usually red.
I thought brake fluid was red in cars.
Sometimes. Brake fluids.
Is it working?
Yeah. I'd say it's working real well. Put a little bit more in. It's a good amount. You're gonna want a little bit of it on the motor too. Nice, nice. Nice, nice.
Tighten her down.
Tighten her down.
They usually do 20 foot-pounds.
Exactly. Get my torque wrench. Well, that's what they call them.
That's what they call them. I feel bad because my brother, you're recording this video.
It's okay. Nice.
Do it.
It goes.
It's sort of like a cross.
Imagine when this is like edited.
You really successfully putting this idea.
Exactly.
Run the video back.
As we wrap this video up, wanted to say thanks everybody for watching. We bought this bike for $250 and I ended up selling it for $900 right after this video. So we made a chunk of change on it. Thanks for bearing with the really poor video quality, inconsistent editing, and overall just not great video. Still getting the hang of engine repair and making these videos, but I'm gonna keep them coming because it's a hoot and a half to do, and hopefully they get a lot better. Check out this bike starting up. Sorry I didn't get more footage of riding it, but like I said, I sold the bike pretty much immediately after we got it fixed, so didn't get any shots of selling it or anything. Next time. All right, thanks guys. Bye.